Hi guys, today is Monday and this is what we eat in a week. So we've got some chipolatas, some baked beans and a recipe that messed up. These are cheese and bacon crisp bakes. They did not go well, but they're still going to get eaten. We'll see you again for tomorrow. Bye. Hey guys, welcome back to what we eat in a week. Today is, what day is it, Steve? Tuesday. So today's Tuesday and we've got beer battered fish, chips, mushy peas and bread and butter. Good old English dinner. Anyway, we'll see you tomorrow. Bye. So, what we eat in a week today is Wednesday. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some rice on to cook. I'm going to use this because this is the best one I find. Well, these, not this brand, but these are the best ones to make egg fried rice. So I'm going to put this on in the pan, cook it, let it go cold, and then that's ready for later on then. Don't know why I'm waving it at you, but there you go. And then also chicken wings. So I'll show you the chicken wings and what I'm doing to them in a sec. Right, so the water is boiling, bit of salt in there, then I'm going to add in the rice, and I'm going to set my timer. It says cooked in 5, but I've never known it to cook in 5, so I've put it on for 6. So, chicken wings. First off, I'm going to go for my usual garlic oil. This will make them crispy. Also, who doesn't love garlic? Use regular oil if you want to. Then I'm going to put in, I'm not measuring these, smoked paprika, celery salt, a bit more garlic in the form of garlic powder. This is 1 kilo of chicken wings, some garlic pepper, some chili flakes, and one of my favourite spices, tandoori. I'll leave that one out because once I've mixed it up I may need a bit more. So here I'm going to use some flaked sea salt, crumble it up, and then we go in. This is the best way to mix it. If I come across any, like I just have done, with this wings, the tip of the wing attached, I'm going to pull it off. All they do is burn. So I'm going to put some more tandoori in. And these later, I'm going to put them back in the fridge. Nice. And these later will be cooked in the air fryer. And they won't take long at all in there. So it'll be a really quick tea. I'll come back to you when I start to cook. The rice is done. I'm going to drain that now and allow that to go cold. You should only cook fried rice with cold rice. So if any of you out there have tried cooking fried rice and it doesn't work out and gets a bit claggy, then that might be why, if you're not letting it cool down. So I'll bring you back when I start to cook. Right, so I'm just about to put chicken in the air fryer, and because I'm a bit funny with chicken, I'll put it on a low setting to make sure that it's all the way cooked through, and then turn it up high to crisp it when it is cooked. You can never be too careful with chicken. So I'm going to have to put this on 160 on chicken, 160. It's going to run at that temperature for 20 minutes. next I'll sort out ready for the fry. Right, so now it's time to do the egg fried rice. So there's my smallest wok. I don't need the big one today. I'm going to put in some sesame oil, and I've got some red onion and spring onion at the bottom. I would have liked all spring onion, but can't use what we ain't got. The rice shouldn't take any more than 5 minutes really. I can show you the chicken while that's starting off. There's the chicken. That's not fully cooked yet. I'm just finishing it off, crisping it while I do the rice. So the onions are now halfway cooked. I'm going to move them over and crack some eggs. There's many ways to do this obviously, but this is just the way I do it. So the eggs are nearly there. Scrape it off the sides if any have caught. There we go. That's why I like to use the packets that I showed you earlier, because it comes seasoned with these peppers that were already in there. I'm going to add in some reduced salt soy sauce, some garlic paste, a little squeeze of ginger and some cracked black pepper. You see how nice this rice separated, look. It is definitely the best item to make egg fried rice. And 1 more minute and it's done. Very quick. Right, I'm going to turn that off now. Right. So here are the spiced and marinated chicken wings. Just give me a sec. I'm putting quite a few on Steve's plate because you've got to bear in mind wings, they don't have a lot on them. That's not claggy. It's nicely separated. Plenty of egg in there. So I'll just take you off the stand to show you. And there we have it. Egg fried rice and chicken wings in 40 minutes in less than Don't know how long it took me to do the rice, but I'm guessing it was under 5. And the rest of the chicken wings. A bit dark in there, but you can see. So yeah, that is tea for Wednesday. See you tomorrow, guys. Bye. Hey guys, today is Saturday, and what we eat for a week. In a week, should I say. So we've got some homemade chips. Steve's got gammon with fresh pineapple and an egg I just had to throw on there because I broke the bottom of it. I've got some curried fish, and it smells quite strong, so I'm not sure whether I'm going to like that, and some homemade chips. And that's what we've got for tea Saturday. See you tomorrow, guys. So today we're going to be cooking brisket. I cannot believe the price of brisket for a piece so small now. So I just thought I'd show you it. I never used to buy this cut of meat, ever. But times are changing. All I'm going to do is put it in the slow cooker for hours on high. And chuck in a diced onion. So I'm just going to clean up the beef and then I'll be back. So I'm just taking the lid off. It's been preheated for half an hour. So I've just put the meat in. I've diced up the onion, so hopefully it will sort of disintegrate so the kids don't find it. And then I'm going to add, this is going to be my gravy. Water in. I'm going to put the lid on. That's what I mean when I mentioned before about slow cookers and without the clips on the side. Look how much the lid moves. So I'm going to cover it with a tea towel, and it slows down the escape of the heat from below. So that's on to cook now, and that'll be cooking for, hang on, that's 6 hours on high. So hopefully it'll be nice and tender. I'll bring you back when I've sorted out the rest. So for today's vegetables we have some tender stem broccoli, white cabbage. I'm going to finish off the green beans. We've got some kale, that'll be for Steve and mother-in-law. We've got parsnips, these will be parboiled and then roasted with the potatoes, and carrots.
To believe, hold me, lead me, catch me. Want you to dream, I want you to dream. I want you to dream.
So now what I've done is put the carrots. Found I'm not going to have enough room. I've got the tender stem broccoli and one of beans in this one. I'm going to have to put the cabbage and curly kale in this one, and in the bottom one will be the potatoes for the mash. I do have another steamer. I don't want to bring that out. So what I'm doing is boiling the the parsnips and the carrots, and I'm going to roast them with some honey on. Save a bit of space. So got some kale. All these, because the steamers have the holes in the bottom, so even though I'm putting stuff in here straight from the bag, they are getting washed. So that's the kale. Love white cabbage. I used to eat Savoy all the time, but I don't know, I'm not keen on the taste of it. So there's just me and the kids eating this, so I'm just going to take a quarter of it. I'll save the rest for in the week. Me and the kids won't eat the kale, so we will eat this. Well, that's the plan. I'm not saying the kids will eat this. Over that side. So that's those done. Just take you over here. It's one of them days where you get moved about a lot. So I've had to move my slow cooker. That's been moved to over there near the fish tank, so I can clear the oven. So yeah, there's the carrots and the parsnips ready to go. They're just going to be part boiling. Let me zoom out. So yeah, I'll bring you back when I get to the next bit. Now all I'm going to do is my roast potatoes. They've already part boiled. I'm not telling you what's going in it because I've done it many times now. So I'm just going to coat these in oil, and that makes the coating stick. All I would say is put the long flat edge on the bottom of your tray. That way you get more crispy area. Crispy area, is that the right saying? Oh, whatever. It's too early to think. Next ones. That's it. That's all you do. So I've got my oven preheating, and I will let it preheat for around 20 minutes with this pan in for the Yorkshire puddings. Always make sure you have enough oil to coat the bottom of these. Okay, I know it seems excessive, but if you want to take them out of the pan, put plenty of oil in. So it's on gas 7, and I'm putting the tray in, and I'm going to put the timer on to make sure I don't put them in too soon, for 20 minutes. And as you saw, I've already made the batter. It doesn't need over mixing. It's best just mixed until it's actually thoroughly mixed, and then leave it alone. So I'll bring you back when I put them in. Right, so stuffing's done. Roast potatoes are half cooked and coated, so they're ready to go in. I need to move them actually because I'm going to have to do the Yorkshires in a sec. Seen all the vegetables. There's just potatoes at the bottom for mash. Those are half cooked. Carrots and parsnips. When they're nearly cooked, I'll put some honey on top. Job that I don't particularly like much. So I'm going to bring these out. You can see it sizzling. Make sure it's sizzling. Keep going until you've used up all your batter. And straight back into the oven, no messing about. Don't let the oil cool down. And they're on gas 7, these are going into the centre of the oven, and timer is for 25 minutes. They should be done by then. If you can look through your door on your oven, they don't just want to be slightly brown, they want to be a really good cooked dark brown colour. That way they're not going to fall in on themselves, because Yorkshire puddings are notorious for falling in on themselves. Right, that's everything prepped. It's what, 10? Everything's prepped now. I'll reheat the Yorkshires in the air fryer for 2 minutes later. So he wants a lemon love cake for dinner. So I better get cracking on with that, haven't I? So Steve decides he wants lemon love cake, which is an old recipe. They do it a lot in schools for his dinner today, so better crack on with that, ain't I? Right, so Yorkshire puddings are done. I'm just going to take them out. There you go. They are Yorkshire puddings. You can't beat homemade. But I do keep frozen in the freezer, as Fiona pointed out, that I had a bag. They're in there for when I can't stand up properly and whatnot. But I do make my own. There you go. Thought I'd show you them when they come out. Right, and they come straight out of the pan, so that really is why you need to put all the oil in, to make sure that they come out and they're not deflated. And that last comment, by the way, Fiona was joking, before anyone says anything. Yeah. There we go. Oh, I do love a Yorkshire pud. So the lemon love cake has come out of the oven. So essentially you just divide the mixture that I did in half, press it into the bottom, put half a jar of lemon curd on it, and then put the other half on top, bake it for 45 minutes, and it's done. It'll be like lava in the middle, so it'll be fine come time for dinner. So the beef, whee! See if I can zoom without putting the camera there, yeah. So the beef is in there now, it's on stay warm. I've sliced it and the knife just fell through it, absolutely fell through it. So that is going to be really, really nice with a nice onion gravy. I'm trying not to get too close because it steams the camera up. So that's done. You already know the Yorkshires are done, ready to go. I've just cleared off this, so the roast potatoes have just gone in. The stuffing's just gone in, and the roasted parsnips and carrots have just gone in. I haven't turned on the steamer yet, but that's where we're up to. Sorry for any background noise, kids are back at home. Oh, I just want to show you this. I'll have to ask Steve where he got it from. It's just been delivered. So Steve just got me a great big knife. I'm sure he wants me to chop my arm off or something. So I'm excited to try that. I wouldn't have minded it earlier. It's got a 25-year guarantee. What's it say? Pro Cook Professional German Steel. So I've got to get another. Up there I've got like knives on there so the kids can't get them. I'm going to get the same thing again, but higher up than my kids. Anyway, so yeah, he's got me that. So if anyone else has got a knife like that, let me know how you get on with them. They said it's a utility knife for all things, so yeah, I'll show you now once everything's cooked. Bye. Right guys, so that's everything cooked. So we have the roast potatoes, honey roasted carrots, white cabbage, tender stem broccoli, roast beef, stuffing, Yorkshire pudding. And now I'm going to sit and eat it. So don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Push that back on. And I'll talk to you down in the comments. Bye.